Drew Carey has hosted The Price is Right for 18 years. He has been one of the most compassionate with the competitors throughout that tenure. He is always kind, seems concerned with the players, and never makes them uncomfortable. This happened in a recent episode when a player made an embarrassing blunder. In response, Drew wouldn't let the player remain embarrassed, and he blew it off by impersonating a fellow rival daytime game show host. Here is what you need to know about the recent Price is Right episode. Drew Carey impersonates rival game show host on Price is Right. On a recent Price is Right episode, Drew Carey welcomed the players to contestants' row, where they began to bid on the products on the stage. However, one of the players, Paris Clayton, made a blunder that caused him great embarrassment. Luckily, Drew Carey didn't let him remain embarrassed for long. Instead of making the situation more comfortable by playing along, when the contestants were there to make his bid on a beverage refrigerator, model Devin Goda showed it off. That is when Drew asked for bids for the price of the unit. He looked at Paris and asked for his bid. "I'm gonna do 1,300, Steve." "Drew," Paris said. It was clearly a blunder, as he called Drew Carey Steve, likely confusing him with Steve Harvey, the Family Feud game host. Paris glanced at the other players and seemed embarrassed. Drew noticed this and said there was no offense taken on his part. "That's all right, I understand," Drew said. "He's a friend of mine, so it doesn't matter. He's one of my good friends." He then paused the bidding and asked if everyone wanted to see his Steve Harvey impersonation. He then removed his glasses, put his finger against his upper lip to mock a mustache, and then opened his eyes wide, like Steve does. The audience loved it, and Paris made up for things when he won the bid. He then went on to the main stage and won $8,000 on Time is Money. Drew Carey was on Family Feud. While Drew Carey has hosted The Price is Right for over 2 decades, he is also familiar with Family Feud. He previously appeared on that game show as a player. This happened in 2020 on an episode of Celebrity Family Feud. In that episode, one team included Kevin Nealon, Saturday Night Live, and Cheryl Hines, Curb Your Enthusiasm. On the other team was Price is Right host Drew Carey. Steve Harvey called him "my buddy." The game then started with Carey and Nealon going head-to-head. While Drew Carey's team won the first question, "I have been known to blank my own bottom," they weren't able to hold on, and Kevin Nealon's team ended up winning the game and earning $25,000 for Nealon's charity of choice, Hope Hospice. What are your thoughts on Drew Carey impersonating Steve Harvey on The Price is Right? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below.